Despite these houses not being warm, people that live in them, if they're out and about and they get cold, they'll go to houses that are actually warm. Looks like the supply of firewood from last year is doing good. Oh, we have fish, we have leather, we have a little bit of food, which is really nice to have actually succeeded at over the winter. And it looks like some of my young'uns have grown enough to be workers, so we'll let one be a laborer until we can get this done. So, some buildings, where is it? This is my basic start. Try to get a food supply and keep slowly building chunks of housing. Because the people will, you know, they'll need it. Because of that whole growth thing. And somewhere to store. We're gonna stick it about halfway between these two places, ish. Oh, I skipped this entire section. Usually this section just has the storage barn, the stockpile, the market, and the trading post. The market is a really big thing. But what the market does is the people that work there will go to things like this and the storage barn when it's done, and it will pull things in. Like, everything. So you can have a market, and then the blacksmith or the tailor or the woodcutter next to that, and their supplies that they need will be there. Otherwise, the woodcutter would have to go walk all the way wherever to which stockpile has some logs in it. Which means they'd be spending way too much time walking and collecting supplies rather than actually getting things done. It took me a while to figure out the market. These guys will put their stuff into storage barns, usually the nearest one, until it's full. And the markets pull from it and get it close to the people. Depends on how far you want these guys walking to get to the barn. Or to wherever storage is. It's only a little complicated. It only sounds kind of complicated because I didn't figure it out right away. So with this basic bit established, let's go see what can happen. Well, I would say this is the start, but this is like the last thing necessary. If you don't want to lose people to mines or what have you, this is your friend. And even then, you need this anyway. And you can see it takes 82 logs, 40 iron, so I'll have to gather the iron. The traders that come, they usually come once a year per trading post, so you can build multiple trading posts if you have the supplies. It's not a bad idea. But what the trading post does is it will barter supplies. It's literally barter. There's no money in this. You choose the things you want to keep in there. If I wanted to trade fish, I would tell these people to go grab fish from wherever the fish is. Or firewood. If you get... Firewood can actually be a pretty good trading thing. And this trading post is the only way that I will be getting seeds for an orchard, or for crops, or be getting any livestock. And since I don't build quarries or mines, it's also the main way that I get stone and iron once I've cleaned out this area. I could conceivably use it also for logs, but the foresters usually take pretty good care of that. So I haven't had too terrible of losses thus far. I'm a little surprised. And let's see if we can get this built in any timely manner. I've got people collecting this. I ramble a lot, almost like this is explaining how to set up and do. But with the way this is, it's like most city builders. There's like so many ways you can play it. Certain designs and setups that you like to do. That's totally cool. We have no logs, so he's not working. We need to cut more trees. Or build a forester, or both. I'm planning on building down this direction so I don't feel too terrible about clear cutting the trees off. Once you get the forester built, 1 or 2 or 3 or however many you like, you don't have to think about how to manage your trees. You can do it in such a way that you just choose individual trees to cut, so you can manually thin larger trees out of a forest and actually leave a lot of saplings for it. Oh look, deer. Oh dear. There's deer in town. Flailing about on high speed. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys to do a thing. If nothing else, it'll at least speed them up until things get too steep for them to want to deal with it. Building tunnels, they are at a low point to a low point. This one will take 52 stone to make. If I made it. But the roads only went so far, so that's the best I got. I'll just let the people hoof it over the hill. I'm low on something. No one's surprised. There. They will go down each block of it and put it in. If a path is not any faster to take the road with its slight speed boost, they won't take it. I mean, this is direct, so I might not have many people taking this. Stone roads let people travel faster. 10 of 40 iron jerks. But obviously it takes stone, so that's kind of not an option right now, because I don't even have enough to build the thing. However, my food amount is going up, and that's a good thing. My health is not. Happiness is slowly dropping. I think people are dying. Another thing with the coats is, if it's cold, people won't venture as far. They'll go until they get cold, and then they'll turn around and go back home to go get warm. Once this is done, I can demolish this. Then I won't feel so bad about building roads down here, or houses down here, because I won't have people, you know, scrambling all the way up here for food. Which currently, I'm doing well enough, woohoo, that it's almost full. Stare at them run around. Whee. Alright, we still have iron, we don't have any stone, we don't have any logs. Alright, we're gonna build a forester. I need a forester. Trees obviously won't grow on too steep of a hill, so that's out. People don't like to go super far. How far down does this go? So right around in here would be good for a forester. Yes, they have to walk a while, but in all honesty, this town is probably gonna grow that far anyway. So, put that down here. There's enough raw materials around that I'm not too terribly worried. Oh, somewhere around here is the other road. Cool. There goes a builder! I think he's going to work on the road. Still working on logs. I'm still gonna have to do, so I'll probably just end up clear cutting. Which, if I'm going to do that, we will again. I end up with, like, stockpiles all over the place. Also, I like a stockpile next to the woodcutter, because then they are working more. They just take things here, and then the people from the market can come all the way out to here and get it themselves. It's like, yes, thank you. Your job is to run around, so please do. So we're just going to chop a bunch of these, which I don't feel bad about, because he'll come down. He, she, they. It's egalitarian work around here. I love it. But they'll come down and replant. When I get desperate and before they're really self-sufficient. Where is it? I'll like chop out this section, and then a little bit later I'll do this section, so literally it becomes a little pie going around of supplies.